case that is like this Mohbad case. This Mohbad case, everything you have worked for your life, it can hear you. You are fighting against the federal. You are fighting against the state. Who
See,
can fight against the federal and the state?
Papa, the thing is, like me, I'm this kind of person. I don't like too much argument. But if I know something, I tell you I know. If I don't know it, I tell you I don't know. With the weight of Brekete that I know, you are just hearing of Brekete as this case come up. Brekete is somebody that I have known for years, and he has never disappointed. When you are saying this case is federal, he has handled so many federal cases.
Tell me one, please.
He
Tell
has
me one.
fought with state governors.
Tell me one now.
So what are we saying? So the thing
Don't mention.
is,
You know,
what I'm going to tell you.
No, stop.
What I'm going to tell you is this.
Stop. I have my Google
Let
here.
us
No.
just relax and be watching.
Bro, don't cut my break, please. I don't do that nonsense here. Don't bobo me. Tell me one case.
I'm not boboing
Tell
you.
me one
I'm
federal
just telling
government case
you.
or state case that better that one before. Tell me one. Just one, please.
I don't operate that way. That's me.
What you don't know, you're saying it. You see, you guys will do
I know.
It's not right.
But I don't operate that way.
You want solution, right? You see, this I don't like ignorance around me. And I see a lot of emotion in Mohbad kids. When you guys like, just like those who love Gurexin, they will do everything to defend him. Muyiwa came lying in front of the public that they have filed for pathology since February, which was a very big lie. Nobody asked him. They look like this, but they cannot come here and say those things. They just filed 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, on March. I remember on the month of March, in the inquest of March, when our lawyer Odumosu went to the front of the court and was asking the judge that they should give them access to go and do autopsy, and they use them to do I mean, they make jest of them. They say, "Is this the right place to ask? Go and ask in the state high court." All of us was telling our lawyer, "Don't you know the right place to ask?" And that is on March. On March, they tell them to go and ask in the state high court, and someone is telling you that since February they have applied. You have applied February, yet on March you are going to ask, how are you going to apply? Man, you guys have time. I see why they go. There's no platforms where they go and do those nonsense. You guys just watch like this. Don't ask questions.
To Papa,
they only ask questions when they come here.
According to the one I had, like me, I always speak on what I had. According to what, because someone asked him that question as he was explaining, and he now said in his conclusion, he said they filed 2 months ago. He did not call that February again, but he said they started the moves since February. That's what he said. That's the one I had 3 days ago. He said they filed 2 months ago.
It's because he has heard me saying things here. He will hear me say something here. He will take it to other platform and make adjustment and fool me. When I just
and there was no much room asking much questions, so I just let. Since he has removed from February, he said 2 months. So I just sat down. I said, okay, we are in. We are in May. I said, okay, May, April. Okay, meaning he filed it April. That's just how I just do my own calculation. I said, okay, let me know, because February to me is too far, because I said if
they filed it 2 weeks ago, not even April. 2 weeks ago, not even April. 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks
so
ago.
I'm just hearing now that it's 2 weeks ago now again from.
Well, you know what? Let's tell them this.
That shows that
when DNA was filed, you saw the document, right? The one for you saw the document. You saw the date there. Tell them to share us the date. At least it's a file. It's a public file. We can see
it's a public file. It's something that we always
let them
get.
want to see. They will never release it to you. We are paying them money, but we cannot ask questions.
Okay, so now that I had this from you, I'm just hearing it. Anytime I'm opportune to be on the same platform with him, I will ask him.
People want to see
how me I operate. I will ask him. I will ask him.
You see, one of the reasons why I was mad at these people, right? on February since then, I was telling them, I said, let's have a functioning group. As Berekete is doing whatever that is doing, okay, let us to be doing our own, or let Berekete assure us, let Berekete work with you and share information that this is what and what I've done so far. And then you guys will come and talk to us. We'll be relaxed. We'll not be running a scatter. We'll know that the right thing is being done. They say, I think too deep. I think too much. That Berekete is already handling case. Why must he be telling me everything that he's doing? Why must he inform them? Why must they ask that they should just remain silent? They don't need to ask anything. Okay, he's a man of his word. He's going to do this, he's going to do that. Okay, same people, they said they want to wait for 10 weeks. I say, why you want to wait? You can be doing your own too. They say no now, but they say we should wait. Okay, then now 6 days for 10 weeks to complete. You now come and say now you want to go and do your own. I say, you know, go, I no go agree. I say, I won't let you do it now. 2 months ago, you refused to do it, right? When we're begging. Now 6 days to go. Tell me which autopsy you want to go and do in 6 days. Now you initiate GoFundMe. You want GoFundMe to go and do autopsy. Thunder fire you. I know they're among those people say you carry.
Alright. Let me quickly come in quickly. See, most of the people that are damaging this movement, some of them are all these hosts. I was on that live where Mr. Muiwa with that guy, what's his name again? Pete, can you remember me? Can you remind me of that guy? Ishtalk. And I remember seeing you there as well, because I have to just, I left the platform. Now, before they start bringing people up, the guy said, please, anybody that is coming up here, I want to come and ask Mr. Muiwa a question. Know the kind of question you're going to ask him. Do not ask him questions that have been asked before. We don't want any disrespect here, ABC, blah, 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 blah. And I realized that people are coming up to be asking irrelevant questions. They do not want to ask this person certain question that will trigger, knowing that he probably is lying and probably is not telling us the truth. And the way they're making him feel like they should not try and drill him. So for me, I'm like, if all these hosts are like this, if they keep going on like this, we will not get justice. Because they are trying to pamper this person. They're trying not to ask him certain questions. And, the guy was saying, if anybody asks too much question, they will drop him. If you ask certain questions, they will drop you. I just feel like, because I was annoyed listening to that. And I remember Petek as well, probably asking a question, but you guys are trying to be, gentle. You are trying to, not to ask too many deep questions.
Sorry, I did not ask question. I only to give my own advice, and that's why I didn't ask question that day.
Oh, right. Well, you did advice, and I remember seeing you there. But what do you think about that interview and the kind of questions people are asking that man? Do you think they drill him enough, or they're just trying to, play along all the conversation with him? What do you think? Petek.
You want to put me on hotspot?
No, I'm not putting you were there. I'm not putting you on spot. I'm just asking you.
I'm there, but me, I always speak for myself. That's just me. I try to manage me. I just try to just be myself.
You know why I ask? Because you are asking now. You are saying Mr. Muiwa said they've put in this. That day, I believe if truly you want to ask certain questions or proper questions, you will have probably asked him further more questions about what you were not clear of.
Thank God you said, the host said one question. Okay, and once you come up, you only bring people one. Once you finish, it takes you down, bring another person, and you don't have any opportunity to come up again until that program ended. Since you say you are there, is that not what happened?
I left because I wasn't really.
So that's what happened. And
and I realized that what I realized is this: is like some hosts here, when they have opportunity to bring Mr. Muiwa to their platform, they want to, make him feel like, yes, please, you are protected here. We should not ask you this. We should not ask you that. And for me, I'm not saying they should be rude to him, but Some questions are not being answered up until now. You see, Andy said one thing. He said we should ask Mr. Muiwa, how come in all the meetings that they've suggested Baba Mohbad to be part of, how come Mr. Muiwa has always been fencing them, saying that they should not add Baba Mohbad to the group for the meetings? How come? Why is he dissolving groups up and down? He
Now,
could not answer that question.
sorry, before you go further, I can see somebody's comment. You see me, I am not a coward as you see me. If you have seen me where I'm talking, and if you see me, there was a time I had a face-off with Mr. Muiwa. He was shaking. Through his voice, you know that this man is shaking. That was maybe 3 days, or is it that same day of that inquest that I came to Latisnai platform? I alone asked him maybe about 4 questions, and at the end of the day, I told him, you have failed. And he was angry at that statement, and I still repeated it to him. Okay,
You see,
so for
Petek,
who is
now
typing, you don't
I'm gonna
ask
come down now.
question, you don't do
I'm
now.
gonna come down.
What?
Just like Papayano said, you see, all these things that people do, that they don't want to ask questions, they don't want to ask this, even though if somebody is doing wrong, they'll be pampering them, just like Gracie. No matter any wrong you point out, or try to let him know that this is not right, this is not right. Some people will still be saying, leave this man, he's the one that's on the ground, he's the one doing everything, he's the one doing this. Up until now, we don't know Mr. Gressy's stand, whether he's part of the team, whether he's just a neutral person, but anytime they mention certain things on legal team, it will be the one to come up and say, no, that person we did not recognize. Now it will now be, we did not recognize him. That person, we did not know what he was doing or what he's doing. But another minute, he will say, I'm not part of any group. I'm just there helping the man. Where are you standing? Tell us where you stand so we know. The same thing. If you know the way Andy used to be supporting all these things that Mr. Miwa used to do. So for him to now come back and say, no, at this time, we need to ask Mr. Muiwa, then you should know something is wrong. The chairman came up and said they are giving them shady bank statement. They could not account for ABC. But yet, people don't want to ask questions. And they will still come on this platform to be listening, to be contributing. But when they get to other platform, they will be like a pastor. So what's the point?
So,
The reason why I don't come up anymore, because sometimes you just get angry about all these things. You cannot ask questions, you cannot even know the proper things. So what about, even though if we don't contribute money, coming up to be bring suggestions or making a movement go, is it easy? How come Mr. Miwa is not hosting life every day? How come Mr. Grace is not hosting life every day? But people that are hosting life every day, they will tell them, don't go to that platform. They are too harsh. They are too harsh. If you go to that platform, they will ask you certain questions that you don't like. But whenever they go to their favorite host, they will tell you, no, that question you can't ask here. That question, don't ask him. That question, do not ask him here. And we want justice. Brekete issue up until today. All what they're saying is on the case, it's on the case. But yet, no action. Yes, no green light. So all this energy that I'm burning, I would rather just be listening. Instead of just stressing myself with some host that will be giving me lamba, trying to cover up some certain things. I'm aware. I'll leave you guys to it. Hopefully we get justice.
yeah.
J-Lock, I'm sorry. J-Lock, if you're listening to me, you don't need to be discouraged, okay? So many things like that, of such, has happened. We were discouraged too, but we just have to move on just because of Mohbad. We are fighting for Mohbad. We are not fighting for Baba Mohbad. We are not fighting for Iya Mohbad, neither Wunmi. We are here for justice for Mohbad. If we are on either side, maybe Baba Mohbad, Wunmi, or whatever, believe me, we won't end anywhere. We are here to get justice for Mohbad. If we are being sentimental, that's when we follow Baba Mohbad. We are for Baba Mohbad. We are for Ya Mohbad. We are for Sister Mohbad. No, we are here for Mohbad. So please don't be discouraged. Okay, please. And meanwhile, I think I think 2 days ago, was it on Thursday or Friday? I just went on TikTok. Unfortunately, I think Daddy York was there and Muiwa was there also. And what really marveled me there, I was so surprised and was so upset. But believe me, I don't visit hosts like that. I don't. I think so far so good on TikTok. I've been on Papariano and Aristocrat. That's all. And what really amazed me was when Daddy York was saying, yes, you have to follow my rule. So if you want to talk to Muiwa, you have to first admire him, appreciate him. I'm like, Jesus, is this a mini God or what? You say thank you, we appreciate what you have been doing so far. Excuse you. And at the end of the day, you just say many. So there was a person that asked him a question like, okay, now, what if the CNN or BBC want to get in touch with Baba? How do we make contact? Do we call Baba directly or you? Believe me, right inside my mind, I was like, I'm sure he's going to say himself, no Baba. And believe me, that was what he said. He said, yes, you can contact me, or if you can't get through me, you can contact Daddy York. Then Daddy York will call me. And we have to get this justice. I'm like, oh, Jesus. Oh, so this is what you guys have been clamoring for. So if they can't get in touch with you, does that mean that the York is your vice, I don't know, deputy or what? Is it deputizing you or what? But I'm just like, see, Baba Mohbad is in charge of what happened. We are talking about his son here. But you are telling us if these people want to get in touch, they should contact you first. What do you know? Do we understand? How would these people contact you first? For what? They have to speak with the deceased father. Why must it be you or Daddy York? I'm like, come on, this thing is something else. This is no more justice. You have not become the president of what? I now imagine, oh, this is why so many people are going, hankering their platforms to become a non-entity. Or what? They should contact you first, or if not, Daddy York. For what? They want to speak with the deceased father to get the facts. You were not there when this boy died. And when he died, we didn't see you. It was after you came up. So what have you to say when these people start, questioning? Are you now going to redirect them? Okay, you know what? We have to fix a day. So time. Let me contact him first. I'll get back to you. Blah, blah, blah. That's a waste of time. If I thought these people want to contribute and help, you're going to waste their time. And do you think they're going to call you back? Who are you? That's number one. Sometimes I'm just like, I beg. If we, the public, can try our best at as much as possible for us to get and fight this justice, and these people are the one drawing us back, believe me, a time will come, everybody will say, okay, the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, and that will be it.
You see,
But as much as we can try, we will try our best, and God will see every one of us fighting for this true justice, that we have done our best. And that is what I'm standing on.
that is what I am standing on too. Like me, I'm a one-man squad. I don't, my own, I move to platform, air my view, put my own, impute my own knowledge, discuss way forward, how we do. Like one thing I could hold now in this morning, because it's money in my place here. In this money is the facts I got now from Papa that this thing was just the autopsy was just um, uh, put in 2 weeks ago. That now, anytime, and this is what we should be doing. Once we have facts like this, we should hold those involved accountable. If anytime I meet Muiwa now, I'm going to ask this question because what I heard from him when they asked him was 2 months ago. But now I'm hearing 2 weeks ago. So I'm going to ask. And this is what we should be doing. Like me, one of the things that make me come up is the dispute, trying to spoil people name. Me, I don't do that. I don't try. That's why you see me come up to speak. And anytime I come out, it's just if I see that something critical matters are going on, I try to come up and also put my own also. So this is how I operate. I don't follow crowd. I am fighting in this justice for Mohbad, not for anyone else. And if everyone can act that same way, and issue of group no group, I have said it time without number. If they are saying no group, no problem, but you need a body in which highly intelligent people and people with experience and people who have knowledge of law will come together, maybe like 10 or so people is okay. These people will be the one brainstorming and linking to the what is it called, to the legal team, so that there won't be much all this thing we are just doing that is like we are not organized. It won't happen like that again. These are all the things I feel it should be happening. So if every one of us can really stand and follow what is right, I think it will go a long way for us. This is all I have to say. Then issue of ego, let us drop that. Everyone want to lead. Everyone cannot lead. That's the truth. Everyone cannot lead. And when you see what is wrong, always say it is wrong. There's no need of keeping it in heart and go back and be using it against another. Say it there and clear it there and let's move forward. This is what I believe.
See,
Thank
you
you.
know what?
I will step down now.
For me, don't step down yet. There is something I need to speak out my mind. For me, Baba needs serious. I don't know if someone needs to pull his ears, okay? Because we certainly know that, okay, fine, the public are fighting for this justice. Believe me, I must say, if I'm to give out marks, 80% for this justice for Mohbad comes from the public. In fact, I would rather say 90, not even 80. Just a little mark, maybe like 5% is coming from the deceased father. If Baba needs a factory resetting, we should give it to him. Because at the end of the day, when you call Baba, okay, you have things to do. Okay, you can imagine when this case was on the heat, on the hot bench. When I could remember when Wumi, called Baba to assault him. A petition was, written, and for Baba to sign, it was problem. He didn't sign it though. And thereafter, Wumi started petitioning Baba. If Baba had taken the right steps, all this insult, assaults, everything wouldn't have happened. Okay? Now, Baba needs a factory
Where is
resetting,
Susie?
believing you. Hold on, please. Let me land. Because at the end of the day, when you speak to Baba, okay, let's do this, you make suggestions. Everyone calls Baba, right? Papa Riano, everybody virtually tell Baba, even if he's not there, there are suggestions from the public. Do this before it's too late, do that, do that, do that. At the end of the day, I could remember when Baba came. The last time Baba was on this platform on Papa Riano, Papariano even told, yeah, we'll ever support you, blah, blah, blah. And the next thing Baba said again, that was what really pissed me off. And that was why I said, Baba needs factory resetting. Just like, what's his name? Veron always say, Baba Mohbad. Ma fún nígbà tí factory reset. I think Baba actually needs this. And the next thing he said after
We
Papariano
do that in
talked,
Kirikiri now.
the next thing he said was like, accept me the way you are. Ẹ gbà mí bí mo ṣe jẹ́. Anytime you want to do, just call Muyiwa. I'm like, shit. Why this Muyiwa, for crying out loud? This Muyiwa is the one drawing us back. Everything that's supposed to be done, this Muyiwa will just be noted. Always noted to the pit. Nothing has been done, only noted and noted. For how long are we going to note this? Till eternity? And yet Baba Mohbad still sticks to Muyiwa. Now that the Gio or that the York Abikilo Pere has now become, okay, if you cannot contact me, contact Daddy York. All these people are hypocrites.
Who says so?
It was on Daddy York's program. I think that was on either Thursday or
Who
Friday.
say if you cannot contact me?
Muyiwa was there, and Daddy York was just like, you have to about. Yeah, I could remember. What's his name? Bayo Billion was there. He was the one asking question. And he said, oh, Bayo, wait, you have forgotten my rules. And that one said, which rule? They said, you have to appreciate Muyiwa first, you have to do this. I said, no, I forgot. And the next people were like, oh, hello, Mr. Muyiwa, thank you so much. I'm like, oh my God. I almost regurgitated, like, what is this rubbish? As Muyiwa turned himself to mini God, even Baba Mohbad himself, you can never expect you to say, hey, Baba Mohbad, we thank you, we appreciate you for this fight of justice, But Muyiwa is the one getting to be praised.
That is Nigeria for you.
Talk.
They always
and you can imagine these mumu people that want to ask questions. You are the one donating for these people. And you are down saying, thank you, appreciating who? The foolish man? On top your own money, your money that you are donating. How are we so foolish like this? How are we so gullible? You are the one donating your money for these people. And
Engine room.
You are appreciating
Engine room.
Which kind of rubbish be this?
Engine room. Hold on. You know it was Bayo Billionaire that was leading Mr. Muyiwa up yesterday, right? You know he's the one, right? That was giving him all sort of accurate. Oh, clap hand for him. Give him trophy. Give him this. It was Bayo. Not even Daddy York. It was Bayo. Uncle Muyiwa.
Sorry. Can I step down now?
Step down.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
It's the same Bayo that told me that I should remove Muyiwa's name from my mouth. And I said, till Muyiwa do the right thing before I remove his name from my mouth. So now, you see, any of them that get close to the power of corridor, you will see them, they will start singing like parrots. I don't know what is close there in that power of corridor that is making them losing their mind. I'm just waiting. I have plenty questions for Bayo, and I'm waiting for him to come to this platform. I need to ask him questions that he need to answer all of us. You understand? Because I don't understand Bayo anymore. Listening to him that yesterday with Mr. Muyiwa.
You know what happened? I guess the guy is working with them. Muyiwa will always say, take my number if you want to speak with me.
Yes.
And I guess they are speaking with him. So that's just it. They need to show that. They say the same thing that Bukky just said that's happening with Bukky Jesse. Whereby anybody speaking with him, we have to appreciate him. Otherwise, he will close the door. Sure, you understand?
Yeah.
That's what me I don't want to do, to go and speak with him. Am I crazy? When Baba Mohbad is there that I can speak to
Hold on. Papariano, please. I have just responded to this Nigerian flag. He said, pull Baba ears, you will die. You will die in Jesus' name. You are so silly. You can't understand simple English, simple phrase. You don't understand. Will I come and pull Baba here on the phone or on TikTok streets and here you are saying, pull Baba here, you will die. You will die in Jesus' name. Every of your generation, you die. Can you imagine this idiot here? We are trying to use a phrase, a proverb, idiomatic expression. You are saying you will die. You will die. You will die.
Papayano, sometimes, when I listen to, what's his name, Bayo Billion, I always like, who is this guy? But maybe let me give him benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's using it to get information. But sometimes I think he just goes there and kiss ass left and right. But I
It's not
haven't gotten.
straightforward. Just put it like that. The guy is not straightforward. I've
No,
listened to
he
him
might be
several
using
times.
it to gather information. I want to ask him face to face before I condemn him. Let him, because I want to ask him direct question. And Papariano, if he comes here and I'm not here, ask him that Sakuma said, why does it look like he's kissing us on every other? You're supposed to go to a platform, listen, contribute, ask questions, not kiss us. I'm not going. No, Papariano would never say that, because that would be the day that Papariano platform will burn. How can you tell me to kiss ass before I can ask questions? Do I look like what's his name? Donald Trump bodyguard? Please ask him when you see him. Buy your billion, because sometimes I will ask. I listen to it and I'll ask myself: is it the same guy that I'm networking with, that I'm interjecting with? Why is he asking these questions? There's no way I can go to any platform.
Akuma,
Yes. Is he here? Somebody says Akuma and left. Why will I, gratify somebody when he's not doing or he or she is not doing what I'm expecting of them? Why would you ask me to come to your platform and I must meet condition? Are we in Soviet Union? What kind of this is TikTok. Everybody comes here, talk, go. You don't tell me what to say. You don't tell me which platform to go to. That is why one or two platforms, I don't go there anymore. They saw me in somebody else's platform. They told me this and that. And you will never see me there anymore. Why would you? You didn't buy my data. You didn't buy my phone. You don't own me. You don't control my intellectual property. It's my brain. Why would you? I just don't understand some people, but it's okay. But it's very. Let me just put it this way: it's vomiting. When you hear things like this, and you consider yourself that you interject, and mingle with people. Why would he go there? I say, let me just hold it until I see him. Let me just hold it. That's all I'm going to say for now. Until I see him.
Madam Susan.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Please, I want to ask you a question, but not here. Just try to follow me. I want to ask you one question about somebody.
Okay.
Yeah, please. So I'll send you a message. Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
You see, I have a lot of questions, Takuma. I have a lot of questions for Billionaire. I've tumbled into him in other platform. The energy that he has in other platform is totally different than when he comes to us and pretend to be part of us, pretend to be that whatever we are saying is with us. I've tumbled into him on several occasions, watching him from window, and I'm beginning to be, I'm sorry to say, very, very uncomfortable with him, especially for the one of 2 days ago, watching him from the window. At every given time when Mr. Miwa speak, he would tell Daddy York, please, can you appreciate him? We need to appreciate Uncle Miwa. Let's appreciate him. Uncle Miwa, we do appreciate you a lot. You are doing a good job. Anybody, it's crazy. It's
I don't think
crazy.
Muiwa is 40. Muiwa will not be 40, from what I gathered. Even calling him Muiwa, can you believe it? Ridiculous. It's
Can you
ridiculous.
please appreciate Uncle Miwa? Uncle Miwa is doing very well. We are with you. Uncle Miwa, I'm with you in this fight.
Let me
I'm
hold
with
my
you.
because
Hey.
he's my party, he's my man. Let me hold my gun until I see him.
No, I'll hold my own too. I'm a straight shooter. I've never shoot bullet
Because
and
I'm
miss
going
the
to
target.
confront
I'm waiting for him. And I'm
Hey,
not going to do it in any platform. I catch him on
why
Papariano, I'll give it to him.
last
I
person?
catch him on the Aristocrat, I'll give it to him.
Even if he's older than me, he's the last person that I want to kiss. Why would you come to TikTok and be kissing us? Papariano has brought me down on his platform before. I didn't kiss his ass before he can let me back. Everybody goes back and pull their heels. You come back and still do what you want to do, how you want to do it. Why would you have a platform and that's why I don't some of them I'm not going to mention. I've seen them through the window, I've passed them, but I would never sit down and be recognized because I don't believe they are platform. I don't believe they are legitimate platform. Let me just call them drive-by platform. And that's what I do on them. Because you need to have some value that people.
Sakuma, you can imagine him saying, Uncle Miwa, anybody that don't accept you in this justice for Mohbad, the person is not ready for justice yet. I say, hey, is it Bayo speaking like
Mariano,
this?
are you listening to that?
Oh
No,
my God.
let him come and speak for you. I pray that Susie will be around. Let him come and speak for himself. Anytime I see him on Papariano, I'm coming up. I don't care what I'm doing. Is this what you have learned from Justice for Mohbad? Is this what you have learned? So you can go to a platform and they can control you. And you are in America, for crying out loud. This guy is in US. We don't take that bush. You don't control us. You don't tell us what to do. It's the American water.
Sakuma, I believe he wants to be part of the empire, the
Oh,
shareholder of Mohbad's
okay.
estate when they collect.
Yeah.
You see this group of
The
people.
Afenifere. I think he wants to join the Afenifere.
Yes, this group of
Oh
people.
my God, I don't want to believe that.
Yeah,
I
this
believe
group of
I
people,
believe you, but
they
let
are
me know.
waiting, they are trying to create an empire so that when they collect Mohbad's estate, okay, they will begin to give themselves a share in the Mohbad's estate. That is what they
Can
are
you
fighting
please
for.
mute?
That's what they are fighting for. They are not fighting for the same thing we are fighting for. They are lobbying, hoping that one day Mohbad's estate will get into their hands and all of them will have a position how to rule the empire. You understand? That is what I'm seeing from this set of people.
I don't think that they. I don't think they. Let me. I don't want to I don't want to oppose your view. It's possible, but I doubt it. But is bio billion? But I'm not. Anyway, let me just say. And do you know that Iron Lady came up? Was it here on Papariano one day and accused him of this and that? And I almost defended him, but I didn't want to have any issue going against Iron Lady because I was trying to mend with her for one or two mistakes that I've made because of God. I'm like, and after a while, I started believing Iron Lady. This lady was, and I think about 2-3 days after, and I was passing through, and I heard his voice. I won't mention the platform. I was in the window, and I started listening. And I'm like, is it Bayo that is it? It was only one time. So now that you say you are confirming what I've heard, plus what I heard fracas with Iron Lady, it is my duty to now ask you, hopefully on the same platform, Bayo, what have you to say? What went wrong? Because anybody that goes to say what he's saying, if he has said all those things, that's intelligent deficiency to go to a platform and people control you. You can't even do that to me in Nigeria, not to talk of in America. And Bayo is in America. The guy we are talking about, Ifa whatever, is in America. They know the rules. And I will not even come to a platform and the host is telling them how to direct me. I will tell him, I want to get off. You can't tell people how to talk to me. I'm not in Soviet Union. This is American and Nigerian flag. And we are talking about the Nigerian. I won't, because that is censoring. Even Papariano will never, let me not even equate it. It's an insult trying to equate them with Papariano. It's such a non-entity idea to, the worst you will say is, people, please be nice and cordial with your questions. That's all. But after a while, if somebody, I was on another platform that I will not mention. When he started talking rubbish, I'm talking of Ifamuyiwa, even the host went on him. People, other hosts came up and gave it to him in Bokwai full. And that is how it's supposed to be. But this justice for Mohbad, Kelebe Megbe, Susie, I hope you know that Yoruba. Maybe justice for Mohbad, Kelebe Megbe, Susie, I hope you.
Jessie babe, please mute.
Maybe she wants to come on. Kelebe Megbe. See, what it means is that let everybody know their worth. Let everybody know their gang. I think I'm comfortable with my gang. One man gang. Yes, babe, please. You are free to talk. If you are interrupting us. You don't even say anything. But I was discussing with aristocrats earlier, I'm not interested in leaving justice for Mohbad until justice is found and the truth is found. And it came to my thoughts today that I don't want to be controlled, especially having lived freely. even in Nigeria, nobody is going to tell me what to do, what to say. That is why I don't. When it comes to doing anything illegal in America, I stay away. If police stop, I stop. If they say raise your hand, I raise my hand, so that I don't go to the back door, so that nobody will tell me, wake up, go and do this, go and do that. So now come on TikTok and somebody now wants to tell me what to do, other than to control my utterances or dominion. I don't think I can take that. You cannot come on TikTok or any streets of internet and want to control me. I can't come and control you. The first fracas that I ever had on TikTok was somebody trying to control me. You don't do that. You don't tell somebody, you will never hear me telling somebody, Otito, or Emma Sobemo, or Emma Jekaso. It's enough. You know, you don't tell somebody it's enough. Unless your time is up to talk. You can say, can I have the floor? Can I talk? But don't tell somebody not to say what they want to say. It is they have their name. Everybody has their name. Sakuma. If somebody wants to find my real name, they know how to. If you know how to go and find information, right? You can find who is Sakuma, his real name, even his address. So let everybody speak for themselves. Let them let them bear the son of who they are. But Susie, let's just wait for my dear brother Bayo Bunya. But I've heard about the thing you talked about, but I was on the window and I didn't want to believe it. And I thought maybe he went there to, because you can, that's how people gather intelligent information. You go to their meets and you pretend. I've even had Papariano saying something like that. You go to area, tell them what they want to hear. They will spill to you. That's how intelligent people get their information from day one. That's how our mother taught us. You join them, you pretend you are one of them, you get what you want, and you go back to your base and divulge. But let's wait and see. I think he went to party today. He normally comes to Papariano. I think Iron Lady too went to party today. None of them came up here. But I think people should give, since we don't have any alternative, and I don't want people to raise another NGO for the public. And I believe Smith and Bankole San can do a better job than who else is out there that we want to call that is not complicit. Who else that is out there except, and I emphasize it, except the guy that son that Brekete call. But there's something rumbling underneath with Brekete that he hasn't come up yet, and I know is the person that I don't want to mention that is the cause of it. But sooner or later, Brekete will come out and tell us what is going on. Because I was listening to Lenchi not long ago, and he said some things that was encouraging. I'm not ready to condemn Brekete angle yet. Until Brekete will come out. Brekete cannot just keep quiet after what he has said. Let's wait for Brekete. If Brekete hasn't spoken even another month, another 2 months, I know he will come and say something. He cannot just keep quiet. Brekete will not just tell Joseph Aloba, this is... Brekete will not tell Joseph Aloba, I'm not doing it anymore. Brekete he has portrayed this case enough for him to withdraw with dignity. For him not to take it anymore, that will be undignified of him. And he has been doing this thing for 32 years. He's not going to say because of somebody. I'm not just. He will come out and say it. I know him. He will come out and voice it. What does he normally say? Is he Eban or what? How does he say it? He will come out and say it and tell us that this is what he has found, or this is why he's not continuing anymore. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, let me just keep quiet. Let's wait and see. Justice for Mohbad will be served, and we will win at the end of the day. That's my take.
Thank you, Sakuma. I just wanted to, chip in something and ask you a question. Baba has said this several times that he needs more lawyers, as much as persons who are ready to work with him is ready. And we used to remind them that we have some lawyers already who are even standing and ready for you guys, but nothing is being done. But however, before I proceed, there was a time you were with Baba, I think in Nigeria. Did you try to chip in something? Did you try to advise anything at all? Sakuma, you are muted anyway.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know I was muted though. Kule, sorry, Mabino. Happy Sunday. I was greeting you, happy Sunday, and I was hearing. I was saying, why is he calling me? I didn't know I was muted. Sorry. Yeah. By the way, happy Sunday to everybody. I discussed with him. We exchanged our ideas. I advised him. He advised me. When he came out with that statement, I was, in a way, partly surprised or partly not surprised. I think he was decoding something that probably he himself is not realizing. But I know what I know, and I know what I decoded. And all I can say is, justice for Mohbad. I will not in any way, shape, or form, on any platform, go against Joseph Aloba. I will not speak against him. But I will hold this as my priority, number one priority, to defend justice for Mohbad. No matter whose heads that I got, save Joseph Aloba. So that is what I will say. But when I heard that, I think it was probably one of his last statements before they took him off of Papariano's platform. There's a meaning to that. There is a code. But that is all I can say. I know what the code is. But the question is, does he know what the code he just gave us? That's all I can say. I hope I answered you, Kunle.
Well, diplomatically, you did, but not directly.
That's the best I can do.
It's all right.
Unless you want to put a gun to my head.
It's all right.
I know Papariano would like to put a gun to my head. I saw him laughing. but
Well,
I'm too far from him. I'm not in Nigeria. But Kunle, let's just, you just came. Me and the aristocrats were saying that if Muiwa wants to be in charge of the Aloba family uh, thing concerning justice for Mohbad, that is fine. That is what the Aloba family wants, no problem. But we are the public family of Imole Oladimeji Aloba. And when he was telling her that if you kill me, you can't kill all my family, we know what he meant. We know he meant the public. This guy, if it's just his Aloba family that he wanted to Banjare Egbami, he won't be saying a lot of stuff that he was saying on the internet. And he won't be saying it on his music. He was calling us.
This
And
thing
he won't be
is
saying it
his
on his
voice is
music.
echoing.
He
This
was
Lord
calling us.
Lord Prince.
And
This
he
thing
won't be
is
saying it
his
on his
voice
music.
is echoing.
He was calling us Egbami. And unfortunately, he had died before we heard his SOS. And once we heard his SOS, we should not go back. I have never slept a day since Mohbad died without thinking of him. I have never woken up a day since Mohbad died without thinking of him. After appreciating God that I woke up and I'm at the zinc brushing my teeth, the longest is when I'm brushing my teeth. I'm already thinking about Mohbad. Sometimes I appreciate God and I try to sleep back and it's Mohbad. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. So nobody should stop us. If they don't want us to be part of them, we are the public. Each time they come to court for, especially the inquest, there's always a public lawyer there. Lawyers, I would say. And they are senior advocates, intelligent. So let's rally around them. Let's support them. I'm not saying that we should join a group or form a group, but let's support who is out there that is serving our purpose, that is creating excitement for us, that justice for Mohbad will be served. Let Ifamuyiwa do his thing, we do our thing. And I don't think we will have problem because Ada Foundation is a foundation and it is registered under the law and it can be scrutinized in every legality. You know, they cannot use a whitewash to blur their accounts or give us story. They must follow the either Nigerian government or British government or American government laws and regulations if they want to see their papers. So let us support them so that we can get the justice that we want. That was what me and aristocrats concluded. And I don't know when it's coming up. Next time it comes up, I will join his panel, aristocrats, and I will loud it and amplify that thought again. Because I said to myself, if what we have been hearing, if what's his name, Muiwa comes up one day and say, we thank the public and say we should go back to our nets and they are settled with the government and they want to bury Mohbad. This is a family issue and law police station, Katunwa Dore. Because all the things he has said cannot be just be taken with a bit of salt and just keep quiet. To me, it's an insult to the public to say you cannot cry more than the bereaved. We, the public, are the bereaved. I only heard of Mohbad's song 2 or 3 times before he died. After he died, there's no night that I go to sleep without hearing his song. So he's my family. I am bereaved. I've cried many times because of Mohbad. So I am bereaved. So how can you say you cannot? As Muyiwa, has he ever cried for Mohbad? Does he even know Mohbad? I know he has never met Joseph Aloba, even though they are family. He has never met Joseph Aloba physically. So who is the bereaved? Do you know how many of us that have gone to Nigeria and say, let me say hi to Joseph Aloba? How many people that have sent money to Joseph Aloba? How many people, did they ever ask back, those who have sent money to him? Did they ever say, I want my money back? Everybody knows that Muyiwa borrowed Joseph Aloba money and he asked for it back. It's something that is never supposed to come out. And you say you are blood and you want to control this guy. And everybody know, what's her name? Is this Susie that came up today or Engine Room that was talking about it? After they paid the former lawyer, they said the Joseph Aloba or Muyiwa. It's never supposed to be. And you say you are my blood. If you borrow me money, you say that out and you still want to be in control of my affairs, my family affairs. Are you kidding me? How did anybody know about that? That 2 family brothers borrow each other money. Why would they? Is it Joseph Aloba that brought that news? I still want to know how that news came out. Because if it came from Muyiwa, that means he's soliciting. He wants his money back. That's your family issue. Why do you want to tell us? It's saddening. Since I've been hearing that, I think I heard it more today. Why will you say you are my family and you want me to follow you? You want me at my age, at my intellect, to now go and take instruction from you? And you say you are Aloba family. You are not. You are not even a protege. Goreksi does a lot more better than you. Jesus Christ. It is sickening to hear that.
Sorry, let me interject a little.
Please.
You said we should work with the public lawyer, Van Collin and Smith. That's a very amazing one. But now, how do we work with them and have a good result without the consent or without the support of the family? That's number one. Now, another thing I was actually sometimes most things I usually think of this thing. Adibin Brekete was actually really working on this case. Would he be taking order from Muyiwa? Would Brekete be calling Muyiwa before he does certain things? Is he going to rely on Muyiwa to give him go ahead before he do some things?
I believe. Okay, sorry.
That's another one. So what I can deduce from this is that the public must come together and form a kind of body. So Baba can come and Baba can actually have that regard for them that okay, these people are going to take care. Like he went to Berekete. Berekete is not bigger than the public. Do you understand? He went to Brekete with the trust that he's going to take over the case and do the right thing. And so if the public, if we are organized and we are together, we can also take over this case, get a public stand, you understand, and get people who are going to work on this case and will not compromise. So that's just my own thing. I don't know. That's just my own point of view.
Yeah, you are. Uh, what you said is okay. I believe whatever the reason that is making Berekete not to have come up and talked to us yet, I believe Muyiwa is probably one of that reason. When Berekete comes out, he may not mention his name, but it is my belief. It's not that somebody tells me, it's my deduction from what I am seeing, what I am hearing, what has not been debunked. That is my take. I believe that we should support Bankole and Smith via Ada's universe. Support is different from joining. Like Undisputed was saying, I was trying to correct her the other time. Let's just support them. How do you support people? You support people by words of mouth and putting your hands in your pockets. You see, this public, they have taken the initiative to come out. A lot of people have contributed. At least out of 15 million, they said they have paid Bankole and Smith 10 million. Let's support them financially and word of mouth. You see, let the Aloba do their thing. They have the right to do their thing. Assuming that we should accept what Famu Iwa is saying and let them do their thing. They have the right. You see, that's the beauty of the two countries that I belong to, Nigeria and America. You are free to do your thing. Your family thing is your family thing. And our family thing is our family thing. This family is a growing family. The street family, the TikTok family, the internet family. And we are way bigger than the Alobas family. And it's pinching us where it's not pinching Alobas family. Some of us have had psychological effect from this and we don't know it. Because some of us have been glued to our phone, our internet, our street talk. We don't live a day without talking about Mohbad. That is psychological effect. So let them keep their lane. We keep our lane. We are both going to the same destination, I believe. Justice for Mohbad. We will get there. I know that for sure. But let not anybody tell us how to run our lane. I believe, I have said it before, that Joseph Aloba is our leader because he is the one that is pinching most. But it has come to a point now that we need to run. The question is, can we run faster than him? Is it possible? But we know we have to get to the destination, justice for Mohbad. But we know that on his side, some people are causing commotion and delay and stuff. And we want to get there with him. We want him to be there because it's our pride. Because if we get there and he's not there in front of us, have we gotten justice for Mohbad? That is the question we'll be asking ourselves. So we must see him up front, in front of us, when we get to the promised land. And justice for Mohbad. I don't know how we are going to do it. They can do their, to me, from what I've seen, from what I've gathered, is just pure distraction and slowing down. And mostly inept. Because if you are capable of something, you do it. If you are not capable of something, you park aside, like Papariano will say, move away, let somebody else do it. And they will refuse to move away. So we have to find and devise a way that we have to get to the promised land with Joseph Aloba being there. I think that is, I can say more, but I don't want to, because I'm not part of, I don't want to start Woto on Paparia or on any platform. I'm beyond that Woto age. But we have to get that to that promised land. So what I have proposed and aristocrat have supported is that let's give support to the Smith and Bankole initiative. They are doing well already. Let's not even allow the magistrates of this thing to insult or disgrace them, because according to the law, she is supposed to base her decision on what the two gentlemen wrote to her, which she had previously approved, not what she heard on the street. She can be petitioned for coming to court and base her decision on what she heard on the street, not what she heard in the courtroom. Even though it's an inquest, a fact-finding mission, but it's still supposed to be based on what, if somebody has come to the inquest, like they came last time and Comrade Mose rose up and asked question, and he had asked question regarding to what got her angry, then she can act accordingly on Bankole and Smith. But you can't act on Bankole and Smith. So something you heard outside, that it wasn't from Bankole and Smith's mouth. But they are gentlemen, they will not go that far yet. They want her to make that decision. They have filed an application. She's playing with the application. I'm sure by next inquest, she has to give them a decision. And they can go further from that. Even though it's an inquest, they can petition her. They can go ahead to High Court, and there's always a grievance in a law court, and there's always a solution to the grievance. That's what is called a law court. So they find what the law is. So to me, it's my advice. I don't see anybody out there. I don't see any organization out there. I don't see any way out there. I'm a one-man mopo. I will not join any group, but I will support any group that I think I should support. And right now is Bankole and Smith via Ada Universe. That is my take.
Good morning. Sorry to interject you. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, ma.
Good morning to everybody on the panelist. For me, like we do say, everybody have their own opinion. Like you just said now, that for you, you are supporting the name you just called. And like what Papariano used to say, that we should ask questions and get facts before picking anything. So my question to you, I've been listening for over 10 minutes and I've heard a lot that you've said. I'm not here to drag or cause any fight. But my question is this, like where you were saying, you said you were able to meet with Baba. And I want to throw this question to you because while you were speaking, you said Muiwa is not Aloba family. So let me now ask, is it Baba that said Muiwa is not Aloba
our family, because, and you said again that he had never seen Aloba before, that is not related. So I want to know, before I go with this narrative, like what Papa used to say, get facts, hacks. Now I'm throwing it to you now. Is it Baba that said Muiwa is not Aloba, or you just have your own personal feeling about it that is not a part of the family?
Excuse me.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma. I never said anything of such that you said. This is the second time I am being misheard. And thank God everybody else is here. I never said anything that Muiwa is not Aloba family. I want, now I know how misinformation is gathered. I don't know, maybe it's the internet.
I was right here. I was right here.
That was not what I said.
I was right here. That's why I threw that question to you.
I said, both of them have never met physically, although they are family.
So
Mama,
how do you know they've never met?
Hold on now. You asked a question. Let me answer you. Don't ask me 3 times. You've asked your question. Let me answer you. Muyiwa mother is the senior sister to Joseph Aloba, but physically they have not met. They have never met, from what I gathered.
No, from what you gathered. So it can be a false. It can be a false gathering.
Wait now. Wait now. You've asked question. When I said I'm finished, then you can further ask your question. From what I have gathered, how did I gather it? Somebody said, when we started this, somebody said we should not take Muiwa, that is probably we should not take him serious. That is probably one of those people that will give Baba money and Baba will appreciate. When Baba appreciates, and Baba will be giving him respect and stuff like that, that we should not. I don't want to mention who said it. And when I met Baba, one of my questions to him was that, who is Muiwa to you? And Baba told me, not mincing word, that is my, he didn't say it's my, he said it's my brother. I said, why are you now using air for him? And from what I gathered, is that that is how they address each other. And I now went further. So, from Joseph Aloba's mouth is where I heard, because I wanted to further interject, and he said, is my blood. And that gives me cause that is his blood. His blood is through Ifamuyiwa mother, is the senior sister to Joseph Aloba. I don't know what part of that you don't understand. That is factual. And I don't appreciate when somebody doesn't listen to what I say and twist what I say. I never said of such that you are interpreting.
Okay. Are you
All
done,
right.
sir?
Yes.
Kole, please, 1 second again. 1 second. So now that, okay, you've explained that aspect, thank you for that. My opinion still stands my opinion, though. Now that you said this, and you said earlier that Baba is the leader of, let's put it for justice for Mohbad. And have you ever wondered, or did you question or ask Baba, why did he insist on using Muiwa? Because it's a very simple thing. We are all saying, at a time in point, I was also not pleased with how Mr. Muiwa is handling things. I'm not here to defend any host or saying anything, but some days he came out and he had I saw a new Mr. Muiwa, and I felt, okay, let's see how this goes. Not that I'm believing everything, but I just want to see, because for me, while coming out, he brought a new him, and I said, okay, let's see how it moves. Now, let me now ask you, if Baba keeps saying Muiwa, Muiwa, what can you deduce from that? Because we can't go against Baba. That's just it. We can't. If the man is saying this is Muiwa, the only thing we can do, we can hold support. And like we say, we drag down, we tell these are the things we need you to do it. And it came out in a new form. Can we just all wait and see? Let's see how this man will move.
Do you know? Sorry to interject you. Do you know how many times he has come to apologize on certain issues? Are you there, Oluwatosin?
Yeah, I'm there. But for me, Baba keeps saying Muiwa has nowhere to go, that he has come to stay. So for me, I don't see reason why we are dragging it. It's just like we are dragging Baba. That's the way I see
Kunle,
it. If Baba saying he wants Muiwa and we are saying no, that means we are dragging Baba.
Kunle.
Sorry, please
hold on.
No, you've been talking. Please let me say something. You've been talking.
Until we solve something, let us solve issue.
You've been talking, and all you've been saying is not making much sense, and others need to talk. So stop saying you've been talking.
Hold on. Let's just wrap this up.
Let's round this up. She said we are dragging, and I wanted to ask Kunle, as the information that I've given to you before you spoke to me, is there any dragging in it? That was what I wanted to ask Kunle. Did I drag anybody?
No, at all.
Thank you.
Please, can I say this? Please, can I say this?
Look, hold on.
I think one of the issue we are having is that everybody wants to lead. I don't know why we keep overflogging issue. You talked of you can't cry more than the bereaved. Statement of last year that this man made. This man came up how many times to apologize? Are you God? He has come out how many times to apologize? Baba, the main person, the owner of charge, say, let this person be. Because we talk too much. Okay, look at simple question they ask you as an elderly person. You were beating around the bush when you know that you say these things clear. In the midst of 240 something people, and you started beating around as if you are talking to children. Please, let us learn how to manage.
Excuse me, are you referring to me?
Hold on. Yes, I'm referring to you.
Where did I?
I'm referring to you. And let us.
What was the question?
Hold on.
Where did I beat around the bush?
Hold on.
You cannot make an accusation.
Learn how to manage.
Hold on for him.
To manage situation. Let us learn how to manage it. No one is perfect. If you say you are real for justice for Mohbad, you should look at your age. You should look at areas where you will contribute positively. With Muiwa, without Muiwa, you can still contribute. Now look at what this lady you talked about now. Was her name Ada. Look at what she is doing. Everybody can contribute, and it's a public matter. Whoever that wants to contribute to Ada, I've said this severally. She's also having a public lawyer. They do that. Don't talk people down. It's not good. This man has come. I have seen him. I attacked this man myself. But when I discovered after our last meeting, before he now came, I discovered this man has been pleading. Everything people say is accepted. Unlike before, he will say no. He will say no. You did not see those ones. You are still dwelling with last year something. And you are saying this man have not seen Baba before. Who told you? Who told you? 2017 or 2019, they still met. And you are saying they've not
Betek, I beg,
said,
hold on,
not say.
hold on,
Who
hold on.
told you? Where are you getting your information from?
Let's try
Please,
and do it shortly. But
enough of these issues here and there. It's not going to help us if we want to move forward. Please.
okay, let
Thank you.
me quickly contribute. I just want to advise, and I'm not trying to disrespect anybody. Sometimes it's good when the host give us platform to speak, but please, once you say one or two, maybe another 2-3 minutes, you don't have to now carry 2-bedroom flat put for here. Begin the talk, because sometimes when talk is too much, it will bring unnecessary conversation and things that we shouldn't be saying. And I think that is what just happened now. I was here now when somebody was asking you, sir, about something, and you're saying code is code. The code, you cannot give us the code. What the code is, we don't know. In a way, we could not get any information from that code from Baba that you said Baba was saying. And, sometimes we don't have to talk for long. Once you say one or two, you can drop. Let somebody else come up to add their own advice or their own submission. It's not until we stay on the platform and we begin to talk before people can get to hear us. And I think that's what's happening now. When we talk too much, sometimes we talk off point, and people get to use that against us. So, sir, it's just a little advice. I do not mean to disrespect you. Let's try and do things in Yoruba. They say shoki lobelge. It's not until we far for long before we put a point, sir. Thank you, sir.
I just want to respond to the last one from J Clock. Oh, sorry, dropped. Well, sometimes if there's no if there are no requests from the live, then people can stay as long as they want. You understand? But when there are requests, and sometimes you borrow people's space. But if you feel like you just I'm just saying from a particular angle. Some people don't do it. They don't do this every day. So sometimes when they have that time, they don't mind spending that maybe some hours, and when they have exhausted it, they can probably go. So from my own view, I think some people just want to do this once in a while that they are available, and get to air their mind, ask questions, get answers, and all those things. So I don't really think we should take that as an issue, unless when there are requests that are pending and nobody is actually probably leaving for those persons to come up and air their own view.
For me, what Sakuma was saying, it was not wrong. Some people might be new in this platform. Are you getting it? Maybe he's just trying to explain some things that has passed. Anyway, I lost connection when he was talking. You understand? But for me, I don't think there's anything wrong about it. But there are people that are just sided people. Their sentiment to some things, they see the truth, they don't want to talk about it. Those are the people that are really complaining. You listen. If you want to say anything, you can say something. Let's be realistic. Let's be truthful to ourselves. This thing is long. Even if somebody said, okay, I'm a change person, let's watch out for the change. Yes, we are watching now. Since when? Since when? How long are we continue like this? Maybe it's better that people should go. But then many of them, they are in US. Maybe they are using free. That we are in Nigeria. We are using data. I might be on this platform. I know how much data that I will spend. And they are not seeing any case. Everybody should work on. Can you work on your own? This last person, without the family, can you work on your own? That this one is doing his own, this one is doing her own. We are talking about that that is doing our own. Do you understand? You think it's easy. So sometimes we should face the reality. I don't know why we Nigeria were like this. We see the truth, we will not say it. Because maybe this person is connected to me. Maybe I like this person, or this person likes me. You cannot tell the person to face that this thing you are doing is wrong. That is bad of us. We should change. That is why the country is not moving. Even both people that are staying abroad are Nigerians. You understand? We are too, we too, oh, this person is my person. This person is my person, and we are going nowhere. We can't continue. If somebody is doing something wrong, let's come out and tell the person. This thing is long. Is it by going to some info platform and be saying, okay, I'm a change person, I'm a dizzy. Okay, give us the change immediately. It's just like the government we have since last year. They enter office. Wolosheni Nkaderi, he just enter. Just 3 months. They remove subsidy. Look at us. Look at where we are standing. Let's give Baba some time. Let's give him some time. And see what we are facing today. Because we cannot say the truth. Nobody can come out and tell him. When Jonathan was in that place, everybody know what that man faced before he left there. Now Tinubu, nobody can talk. It's the same thing on this case too. They are the one holding this case. Okay, leave. Let other people do it. They said no. And we are still here talking. You understand? When you has tried, he has done this. He has even said he has changed. If this man is talking, you understand? There are people that just came into this platform new. Let them listen to him. Somebody, you don't just come and be talking. After talking, you now step down. For me, that man did not do anything. And even before anybody would talk, I will also step down too. So you know how someone feel about it.
Yeah, let me help you a little bit. And what I'm going to say,
I want to say something. That is why.
Hold on. I will help you, then you continue.
No, I want to talk to you personally. You know why? I remember when you and Ada started.
Yeah.
You understand? Immediately this thing started, I was listening to you in Ada platform. I know how you were fighting. Every day I will wake up, I will burn my data. You will talk to Ada. Let's do this. There is a woman Ada used to contact. I don't even know where that woman is. That woman was using spiritual level, everything to fight. That is Mohbad's father relative. Today we are not hearing from that woman again. That is what I wanted to ask you. Somebody is doing something wrong. They cannot talk to him. Who is that person? I don't understand. I mean, Paparano platform because he said the truth. I spoke to people that say the truth. I spoke to people that tell you the reality.
Yep.
We are killing this country because we are saying the truth. We cannot talk. What rubbish is this? How can somebody be talking? Somebody will just come. Moyewa is trying. Something that happened since last year. Somebody is talking about it. What is it? Where are we heading to? Where are we heading to? The boy that died since last year. All these people, they are playing on us. Okay, you cannot do it. Why not just step down? Let another person do it. And somebody say you can do on your own. How can you do on your own? Oh yeah, go there. When they will ask you, are you related to so person? Who give you the audacity to come here and say you want justice for Mohbad? What are we saying? What are we saying? Let's see the truth and say it. Nigeria, we should stop this. Enough is enough. What's the meaning of all this?
Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to be brief.
I will step down for these people. They are
don't
getting me
step
mad.
down. There's boss.
Getting me
There's
mad.
space in the bus. Listen.
We bought that side just to listen to every information that is coming in. Every time we do contribute, they say, yeah, just analyze it. Have you been there? Somebody that is in America will be. Please, I don't just want to say it's what this guy said that even make me to feel bad. That old man like you cannot do this. Who is old man?
Hold on, my sister. Don't go anywhere. Hold on. I don't have your energy. I don't have the kind of energy you have. Hold on, Sakuma, please hold on. Hold on, sir. Hold on. Right. You see, we are all hypocrites.
That is it.
We are all hypocrites.
You see this one, you'll be laughing with this one.
You will see this one. You will laugh with this one. When they talk about your fame, you will come up to come and attack people. What is it? People on the comment section, people on the window, people listening to us from the window, and people on the panel. Quick question. What is it about this Mr. Miwa that some of you men will hear Mr. Miwa's name? Your bolas will stand so high, so irritated that you beginning to spew rubbish. And some of you women, what is it about this Mr. Miwa? And when they talk about Mr. Miwa, you people will jump up to come and defend him, and your people will stand so erect. What is it about this Mr. Miwa? Let's get this over with these people that belongs to Miwa. Do you people know what killed Mohbad? And you people stand there and be okay with what Mr. Miwa is doing? Are you people the part of the people that killed Mohbad? This is a question that somebody cannot mention Mr. Miwa's name. Mr. Miwa put us where we are today for people that just jump into this case in the middle of the case. And you want to stand and defend Mr. Miwa. When they mention Miwa, your arm will stand. You will stand like this. Erection will start it. And when they mention Miwa, you people speak with the women. What the fuck is going on, Nigerians? What's wrong with us? Where is our conscience? You people are not ready for justice yet. You people with Mr. Miwa, you guys are not ready for justice yet. You all come out and tell us what killed Mohbad. Then all of us can go home and sleep in peace. Then we will know what killed Mohbad. This stage is not all about Mr. Miwa. Not even all about Baba Mohbad.
You must be out of your mind.
Mr. Miwa was not the one that screamed for Mohbad's body to be exhumed. Not even Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad already buried his son and said, God giving, God taking.
Since you lost your business, this woman here took up your responsibilities. She's the one that has been taking care of your family. Yes.
It's so sad the way some of us behave, especially these so-called Nigerians living in America. You people are the most terrible human beings in this justice for Mohbad. These Americans, these people who
I want to say something.
Live in abroad,
like that.
You people are the most terrible human being that is destroying justice for Mohbad. Because you guys don't live in Nigeria, know what the average Nigeria goes through. You guys don't know what they go through. And that's why you people are taking this thing to be something you want to joke with. How I pray some of you standing against this justice, that what happened to Mohbad should happen to one of your sons. Then when you come to the boss and talk, or when you go to manipulate people from platform to platform, then you will know what it is. Because you live in a country that you are covered with security and nothing can happen to you. You feel you can just come up and talk to people anyhow? And people, Mr. Miwa has done a lot. I said I'm not going to give him that fame. He's looking for fame. Not me, Susan, I'm not going to give it to him. But each time they talk about him, and you people will just come up, all the hair on your body will rise. Every part of your body, your ears will just stand it. Like you want to come and kill somebody. Who the fuck is Mr. Miwa? Who is that Mr. Miwa? Please, we can do better than this. And you people on the comment section warrior, go ahead. I don't read comments. So if you want to talk to me, you know where to meet.
To those ones. Like there is a lady that is there.
Those vagabonds.
When did he start this program? He's just there talking, writing rubbish. Let's face the reality. When we see the truth, we should say it.
Bayo, please come up if you are downstairs.
You want to stop all this rubbish you are doing. He has tried.
Natural.
What has he done?
Natural.
From one case.
Natural. You see?
Please, I don't even want to face some people.
Natural. Let me tell you this. Let me say this.
You are elderly person. You should respect yourself. You should respect
Natural.
yourself.
Let me tell you this.
Please, I don't even want to listen to
like
Susan,
that said some people came. Hold on. I don't know you. I don't know Sakuma.
Sorry, just a short
Sakuma,
one.
yes.
Sorry, Petket. Bayo, if you're sending your request, please If you're on private, I'll not be able to bring you up unless
I
Papa will
okay.
bring you up.
I don't know Sakoma. I don't know, but see, in this movement, like Susan that is talking, I knew when Susan joined Ada Universe. I can tell the story she brought, how Mohbad appeared to her, all that. I know everything. So I knew when she joined. So if they are talking of people, some people just join in the middle, not me, not somebody. I joined right from the first day this thing happened. So there is no story that I don't know. I knew when Lady Aries joined Ada Universe. I knew all. So let's keep that aside. But what we are saying is this: do not jeopardize the chances of this movement. This is what I'm not supporting Muyiwa. No. I am saying don't say some certain, and what is in the past, leave it and let us move forward. On this platform, sorry, you will talk. On this platform, at that universe, somebody even insulted me on this platform. I was the one. I was saying, and Queen Crunch Queen was here. I told her, I said, please, when you are going for your meeting, tell them that Ada Universe, as our own lawyer, is also a public lawyer. Let them come together and work as one. These are those who are seeking for true justice. This is how they speak, not condemn this, condemn that. You say Muyiwa this, Muyiwa that. I said this man, even me, I myself, I questioned this man. I was angry and I told him to his face on platform like this. I said, you have failed. And the next time he had this opportunity coming to platform, I believe he has realized all these things from one platform or the other. They queried him, they cursed him, they do all this, and he came out and he said, please, everybody forgive me. Let us work together. If you are seeking for true justice, I think every reasonable person will keep what is in the past and now look for a way forward. I do not support failure in my life. I don't do it. And I will not agree to failure. But if I see that discussion that will keep bringing this movement down is being discussed, I will not take it. I will air my mind. Sakoma was just giving out wrong information. And it's not good. If you have somebody in mind or he has offended you, you can treat that aside. Not whatever we say. Look, there are some of us that when we talk, you will think it does not carry weight. It carries weight and it will discourage a lot of people.
Sorry, Petket, can you cite the wrong information so we can be on the same page? Sorry.
Yes. One of his information is that they've never met, which is a very wrong information. That is one. Is a very wrong information.
That's good. Petket, sorry to interject you.
And sorry, Bayo, you will call me. I just want to try.
Bayo, hold on. You have a long way to go, so let's just come to you gradually.
So what I'm saying is this man come out and say, in fact, there is one sensitive question. Maybe I will just put it out now for some of us to know. Somebody asked him, he said, can you step aside for the public to take charge of this case? That was a sensitive question. And this man said, no problem. We can always work with the public. Now, the question is this. Baba is the head of this movement. Is his son. No matter how pained you might think you are, you cannot do anything on this case without this man, because he is the one to always approve things. And if this man said, I have appointed this person as the head, if you love this man, work with his decision. Now, when you work, we have worked maybe first, second, and maybe third now that we have been complaining. I think this is the fourth time, and Muyiwa came out and said he has changed. Now that he said he has changed, what do you do as a wise person? Still follow and walk. When you walk, and if it is still same, now everybody can now see that we have talked, we have talked, we have talked. It's not changing. And even this time he gave us all hope. It's not changing. Everybody can come and say, look, Baba, it's either you choose us or you choose Muyiwa. This is how to follow people wisely. Finally, I will stop by saying this, that I have said it time without number. With Muyiwa or without Muyiwa, you can still walk. Ada is doing it. They tried working with Muyiwa, he said no to them. Did Ada stop? No. He's still doing it. He's still working. And public will support her as they see her effort. These are the things I want us to always know. Not coming to run one person down or take the other one up or this or that.
Let me
No.
put something in. When you talk about Ada, do you think the way Ada was so active in this movement, is this that active like that? Be sincere to yourself. If you know Ada, because I always followed him, ask him very well. There is a way people will do, you will be discouraged. We are all human. Let's face the reality. I know
Look,
Ada was uploading video 2-4 every day, giving people updates. Ada is not doing it again as before. Just once. Taking
look,
other people's issues now. You understand? Trying to talk this one, trying to say this. It was not like that before. What are we
Ada might
saying?
not be uploading
My dear, it's
videos,
not by uploading.
but
I'm
as Ada
following this
withdrawn
lady.
a
Forget, I'm
barrister,
following this lady. Bomber to bomb. I know what I'm saying. People that
wait,
say
as
this is my
Ada,
people I follow. I don't just follow people. I don't just follow crowd. I
sorry,
follow people
as
that are saying the truth. What are we? See, please, let's just face the reality.
sorry, as
You
Ada
understand?
withdraw a barrister,
I don't
as
want
Ada
to talk.
withdraw a
Don't ask me
barrister,
anything.
No, she
I
did
don't
not
know.
so
Go
fine.
and
withdraw.
ask her.
She has been consistent. She has been very constant.
So,
She has
so
the
what are
most
we saying? And
formidable
the
group.
people are saying it.
Ask Natural one
The
question.
people
I
are
will ask
saying it.
Pescare,
Okay?
please. Let me ask this question. I'm going to ask Natural and Sakuma one question. What exactly, one thing that Muyiwa has done, one thing like this that you have a proof for that Muyiwa has done? Natural, Sakuma, please go on.
I can answer that question, Bayo. I
No,
can
I want
answer that
Natural.
question.
Natural is following bumper to bumper. And Sakuma, I know Sakuma's contribution. I just want either of them, because I know two of them. I've been listening to them all day long. Natural, what exactly can you point out that Mr. Muyiwa has done that you are so not happy with him, that you think is the fact that we've not gotten justice?
Natural, can I answer him? Natural.
Natural is muted. So I think, Sakuma, you can answer that.
Bayo, can I answer you?
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, Bayo. Actually, I will answer you, but before I answer you, uh, I and was this Susie were discussing you before that conversation happened, and it was mainly about Muyiwa. But we'll come back to that. Let me answer you. I have never met Muyiwa, and before I go on, anybody that thinks that I'm beating around the bush, you can always drop or mute or just keep quiet. Let me answer my own way. And my age has nothing to do with this conversation. The age of Methuselah has nothing to do with the wisdom of King Solomon's. So don't bring my age to this. If I don't bring it, to it. So I am answering Bayo, and I will answer in my own way. So if you don't like it, please drop. Bayo, in answering your question, I have never met Muyiwa. I only have discussion with him within 30 minutes. And discussion was with 3 of us, with one other gentleman. And from the conversation that I gathered, I saw something that I didn't like. If 3 people are discussing and one is keeping quiet and is seldom interject but is keeping quiet, I don't feel comfortable with such a situation. And afterward, because it was after that conversation that I met Joseph Aloba, and I have the discussion, and I asked him point blank, what is his relationship with Muyiwa? And he told me that they are blood related. And he told me enough to convince me that Joseph Aloba is saying the truth. I don't know why somebody would think that I hate somebody that I've never met physically. Before you hate somebody, you must have met them physically. Don't like their look, their attraction, or they speak bad of you. I just don't like his idea and his lackadaisical or laziness to thoughts. I have brought out ideas that I've discussed left and right. I don't want to say who I have sent it to, but I know it has gotten to him after I have discussed. I had that 30 minutes meeting also. I'm not sure about the time. It could be longer. And I arrange my thoughts as in arranging a puzzle. So this is the man making decision that is of lateness. And I say to myself, that is not good. I'll give you one point that I've always used when I discuss Muyiwa. I had an idea. I discussed it with somebody, and I was worried that that idea may be late. And the idea was that we should prevent the nemesis from going out of the country with the child, said child, so that, justice can be served to Mohbad. I'm talking about what's her name? Mohbad's girlfriend. And I said we should write a petition, the legal team should do this and that. And I passed it on. But it wasn't acted on for about 2 weeks or so since I was in Nigeria. And I decided to do it on my own. I wrote it. I was going to send it. I said, no, let me pass it through my lawyer so that my lawyer I don't want to be sued. And my lawyer vented it, corrected it, and told me, send me what he has done. And I said, I want to send it to all embassies. And he said, yes, he can do that. And he charged me. And I said, that is too much, 200K. Right? 250 actually. Say, I'm doing it for charity. I'm not getting paid for it. I'm only going to pay you 100K. And he said, he's not charging me. That 100K will only serve for the dispatch because we are going to dispatch it to all the embassies. And I said, yes, go ahead. And I paid him the 100K. And it was done. And to my surprise, about 2 or 3 weeks after that, the gentleman called me with Muiwa and we were discussing, and I found out that the reason why they called me was about my petition, my publication in Punch. And I explained to them that I wrote this thing. I told you guys to vent it, to approve it. You didn't do anything. I said, is this how? I said, is, now you want to do it. That is after the fact. You don't do things after the fact. I've already done it. And I did it for 100K. I'm not supposed to say it, but I only use that amount so that to explain things that, sometimes when you go to the big, so-called big lawyer, and when you pay big money, doesn't mean this thing can be done. Even I could have done it cheaper than what my lawyer charged me. If I wanted to do it, I could have done it cheaper than the 100,000 that he charged for the dispatching. So, and I said, you people are late and stuff like that. And other stuff that came about. And other things that has happened that I don't want to be going into now. Because when the nemesis come out, they are going to be saying this and that. And say, if this is how you think, this is not good for this justice for Mohbad. When I was sending that petition and I was asking for reply, and none of them replied me, although I didn't know Muyiwa before them, but I know the person that I know was passing it on to him. I know that after this. So if you are the one in charge and you saw that and you didn't approve it or vent it, and you are now coming back to me 3 weeks after asking me how did I do it, I don't think I can follow you. And all the subsequent intersection that came after, that this person is not, even there was a time I had to, ask a question that, is this man really Aloba family? Is he fighting for justice for Mohbad? Because everybody, Natural will come up, Susie will come up, Ada Foundation can come up, Comrade Mose can come up, and if what's her name is not, Iron Lady will come up and tell you about their interaction with this man, how backward and inept he is. Papariano is even there, can come up and say, how is this guy like this? Is this a leader? This cannot be my leader. Bayo, that is why I don't think this guy has what it takes to be a leader. Did I answer your question, Bayo? Please.
Yeah, you've answered it to the best of your experience with him. And I want you to remember that you're not going to be the first person that is going to have that kind of encounter with him, right? Lady Susie, the problem Lady Susie is having with him is because of the encounter she's had. And you will see that anywhere they mention Miwa, Lady Susie is ready to sing that name anytime. You understand?
Sorry, Bayo. Before you continue, are you going to defend Mr. Muyiwa, or you have a?
Bao, are you here to defend Mr. Miwa?
I just want us to register the fact that Mr.
Miwa. You told me the other day that I should take Mr. Miwa's name off my mouth. I am going to appreciate you too. When you talk about Mr. Miwa, don't reckon me with Mr. Miwa. I, Susie, will not give Mr. Miwa that fame you want to give to him. Bayo, let me be honest with you this morning. I am upset with you. Very, very upset with you.
Susan, don't go there. Susan, 1 minute, please.
Hold on, please, sir. Hold on.
Don't light it on here. Don't light it up. Don't light it up, please.
Okay, hold on. Let me just pass one message across to him. If Mr. Miwa can come out and tell us, as for early this year, when Blekete came into this case, and he called the commissioner, okay, to ask him about the toxicology sending to America, okay. The commissioner told us that the toxicology was sent to Pennsylvania, which everybody that was on this platform that listen, over how many thousand people watching Blekete that day, listen to the commissioner talking where this toxicology was sent to, okay? So the same Mr. Miwa, if Mr. Miwa is going to be so transparent, this is the only thing that I'm going to say and I'm going to submit. You know, if Mr. Miwa is going to be so transparent to everybody, you know, fighting for this justice, the same platform where you are chanting him up on no,
Susan, I don't want you to
hold on now, hold on.
Don't bring platform issues here. Don't do that. Speak in a very moderate way. Don't do that, okay? Like, there are things that I don't let them fly, especially when I'm here. If I'm not here, I let it fly. But when I'm here, I don't let it fly. So be cautious of those things so that you don't drag those hosts into it. If you want to address bio, you don't need to be calling everybody and making it complex. They will hear now, they will take it upon you. And then all of those things will be expanded. So if you can just do it with some things, please do it with it. Filter it.
Okay, let me just say what I need to say. Now, he came up and told us that he went to 9 states. What is he going to 9 states for? What is he coming out to tell us that he went to 9 states when the commissioner already told us that this payment was sent to Pennsylvania? If Mr. Miwa is serious and he's not going to play with our intelligence or gaslighting us, why is he coming us and beginning to make it sound that what is he going to 9 states for? To find out where mobile toxicology payment was sent to, which clearly they told us that it's sent to Pennsylvania. So does that sound well to you? If we are going to defend him, you understand? To me, you live in America. You understand? Going from state to state is not easy. You know, so why didn't he go straight to Pennsylvania?
6 states. Lady Aries mentioned 6 states in her quest to establish where the toxicology was being done. She mentioned 6 states. So if you mention 9 states, Lady Aries mentioned 6 states. Okay, so move on now. Thank you. Let's go on. Go on. I'm just reminding you, maybe you forgot.
No. Mr. Miwa mentioned 9 states that he went there, okay, to go check for toxicology. Why 9 states? Why not just going straight to the Pennsylvania? These are the kind of things.
Susie, you are very happily listening. Don't please wait. Bayo.
Papariano, that's the way I talk.
No, you can't handle that way, please. That's not the way you should be speaking. If that's how you speak, it's not nice. But this kind of comment, if you want to learn, okay, please, you have to take it easy. It's not fight, it's not combating. This person that you're saying is not Muyiwa, it's just his own person. He may not understand things. There's a way you put things to him. He will understand.
Did you hear the question he asked about? Do you hear what he said about me?
No, that's what I'm saying. You have to be able to take things, digest it, and then give it out in a way that is suitable. People attack me. Do you think that even himself or people don't attack me or different places? But they still come around. And I know that we are doing the right thing. I don't need to fight them to get the right thing done. The right thing is going to show itself. That's why we are still in what in the case. Please, it's not about fighting each other. That's the most important thing. Is to get the right things in place and make sure that people understand the right thing at all time. It is not up to them. If we don't want to continue, we may just be watching them doing whatever that they know how to do, and we hope that they get it done. If they get it done, we all will be happy at the end of the day. But Bayo, let me come to you. You see, Bayo, one, did you just see Lady Harris mention 6 states or something like that?
Yes, not just now. When they mentioned that the Pennsylvania, so Lady Harris mentioned that more than she said that they are trying to find out to establish. She mentioned 6 states. Then
Now, Bayo,
yes,
did Lady Harris, because as far as I know, and I think Susan, Lady Harris, and Comrade, they've always been saying it, even before Baba went to Berekete, they've been saying it that nothing was taken to America. Are you aware of that?
yes, I know. Yes,
Are you aware of that?
yes.
Okay, and if you're aware of that, it makes sense. Somebody who do not know like the exact center, America is very big. If you don't tell me that you take something